what really are they doing here? I think this is a four-dimensional chess PR stunt.
But I want to read to you what Elon Musk, his tweet was earlier today regarding the Tesla situation. We are concerned about rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions, especially coal, which has the worst emissions of any fuel. Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin, and we intend to use it for transactions as soon as mining transitions to more sustainable energy. There are a lot of loaded comments in that to help us make truth out of what might be a new big lie. We're going to invite into this stream the Director of Research from Coindesk, Noelle Atchison. And it's good to see you again, Noelle. Let's get right to that whole thing.
Thanks so much for having me. Great to be here.
You're welcome. Green energy and this discussion we have among all our friends that Bitcoin mining creates or uses mass amounts of energy which are generated by fossil fuel burning coal, which destroys the environment. What's the truth?
The truth is that we are witnessing some four-dimensional chess. I should caveat that nothing I say is investment advice, and it's my opinion, not that of my employer. But let's say the Tesla people, Elon Musk, they're pretty smart guys. But let's first unpack what happened here. In February, he bought Tesla bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. And he did say yesterday he's not selling any of that. What he is doing is retracting the right of clients to pay for Teslas with Bitcoin. Back then, it was very much a PR stunt, even enabling that in the first place, because if Bitcoin is a reserve asset, a hedge against fiat debasement, as they pretty much said with their purchase, then why on earth would people use it to pay for something? In much of the world, that makes sense. They don't have access to anything better. It's the better alternative that they have. But let's face it, the cohort that are going to be buying Teslas, they probably have better payment options available to them. They could use their Bitcoin stake to take out a cash loan, for instance, and still keep Bitcoin as the fiat debasement hedge that Tesla implicitly recommending that it was. So what are they doing here? What I think they're doing here is they're starting the conversation, or they're kickstarting the conversation up to a different level. This conversation is something that we've been seeing gaining some volume over the past few months as Bitcoin's price goes up. Obviously, the criticism will intensify. And one of those fair criticisms is that Bitcoin does consume, it is powered by some fossil fuels, some contaminating energy. But what Tesla got totally wrong in their statement is that that percentage is increasing. It's not. That's factually incorrect. It's decreasing. Bitcoin is increasingly powered by renewables. And I don't think Tesla would buy $1.5 billion of Bitcoin without at least getting some of their facts straight. So what really are they doing here? I think this is a four-dimensional chess PR stunt.
Well, Noelle, as we try to unpack this, I think the reaction in Bitcoin has caught a lot of people by surprise because it is now under $50,000. We're seeing a big move to the downside today. Yes, Bitcoin is always very volatile, but do you think that this is bad news for Bitcoin, or is this something in a few days it's all just going to blow over?
I think it's in a few days it's all going to blow over, because one thing that's totally guaranteed, Shanna, is that in our industry, there's always a more fascinating story tomorrow. Just when we think things can't possibly get more interesting, they really do. And so we saw Bitcoin plummet on this because Elon Musk is a very smart man, and what Tesla does, we should pay attention to.